These were the British engineers who designed and launched HMS Dreadnought in 1906, which completely changed the perception of ships of the line. Her construction became a turning point in world naval shipbuilding and initiated an arms race at sea in the beginning of the 20th century. In World of Warships, the new branch represents the evolution of battleships as viewed by their creators. The ships of the lower tiers are designed to carry out standard tasks, force your way through a flank, take enemy fire, and of course, deal heavy damage in return. However, these ships do have some national traits. Another distinctive feature of British battleships is the need to change shell type more often. No matter how the enemy battleship is positioned to you, with her bow or side, you can always find a way to damage her. With high-tier British battleships, you'll be maneuvering all the time, making use of your concealment characteristics and cover on the map, dealing damage, and dodging attacks in return. Experience notes of cruiser gameplay in a battleship symphony.
The Montana and the Yamato both have in excess of 400mm of Citadel side armour. The Grosser Kurfürst has 380mm. The Conqueror, 279. Yes, really, that's less than the Wallspite, and that's tier 6. In fact, it's not that much more than the Dunkirk, and the Dunkirk is infamous for having terrible armour. So, yeah. Let's just say I'm not entirely convinced on this whole gimmick, because that's what it is, and which I mentioned right at the beginning of this episode of Mingles with Jingles, that hopefully you guys will be able to help me with, because I've stockpiled all of this free experience in anticipation of unlocking all of these British battleships. But what if they suck?
Hi, welcome, and the answer of Jingle's question is no. Mr. Jingle, HMS Lion, HMS Conqueror, they don't suck. Matter of fact, you're never gonna believe what I'm gonna say right now. They are one of the best tier 9 and tier 10 battleship in this game. If you not believe me, if I'm saying the right, please watch Flamu's YouTuber about this ship, as in current with this stupidly crazy H regenerate buff. She's the best battleship in this game. So I'm very happy that I can answer Jingle's question. What if? Well, now we know the answer. They don't suck. Of course, they will have some drawback. I'm talking about the HP pool. It's consider these guys like a balancing factor, you know. But what's their strength? It's they use surprise cruisers. And honestly believe, guys, this is my personal opinion, this battleship line will be the strongest versus any cruiser in this game. I don't know exactly what this ship HMS Lion will have the further concealment, but we all know that HMS Conqueror have 11.1 with module and with the concealment expert for the captain. 11.1 exactly with 19 points captain has my rune, and that it's a goddamn cruiser, and has the concealment expert as well, and of course the captain with the concealment. So it's cruiser level concealment. The armor is fantastic on HMS Conqueror. The AA power of the HMS Lion, it's the best base DPS of mid-tier. And if you don't believe me, go watch Flamus. He says 420 DPS. You could reach close to 100 in AA department. You have the best concealment. You even when they will be released, you're still gonna have the best heal regenerate. I know you paid with only 2, which Zerra channel was right. in the last video I said the British battleship line will have one less charger than the counterparts, so you really need the premium and the superintendent. It's a must. But personally, I do believe that this battleship HMS Lion is something that I'm very much would like to have, and so much I will have that I will just play some battleship battles in HMS the whole line. I'm kind of curious about the Monarch, but I honestly believe that Monarch, even at tier 8, there's so many good battleship. I'm not saying that, wow, what a ship, I'm talking about HMS Monarch, but from tier 9, in my opinion, Iowa, Missouri, and HMS Lion are the best tier 9 in this game, and I will goddamn prove it for you guys. They will almost be immune for low tier carrier. I repeat, HMS Lion, Missouri, and Iowa are almost immune versus lower tier. Let's say tier 8 or God forbid a tier 7 aircraft carrier would like to strike a HMS Lion. Yeah, good luck. I'm not saying that she cannot be punished, but in short range. But by the way, this is kind of hilarious. You know, this AP dive bombers, because let's face it, the tier 8 Grep Zeppelin and the Big E, the Enterprise, they have dive bombers, which is good, very good news for Missouri, Iowa, and HMS Lion, because they have strong AA, and they will melt those, in my opinion, no good piece of crap dive bombers. They are good versus Amagi, they are good versus Bismarck maybe, but if, let's say, two battleships captains, they are joined together, yeah, I do believe honestly that they will receive those two bodies with good captains. Clear sky versus tier 8 aircraft carrier. Yeah, that's what I do believe. But I like the shape. I like the armor. I know tier 9 does not have the same armor as Conqueror, but it's one tier low. But what it does have, same firepower. No, not quite. She only has 9. Apologize, guys. At tier 10, you can, of course, have these options at 457 main armor. But Natser and YouTuber Flamu said that it's not recommended. And I actually do agree with them. 12 guns is 12 guns, no matter what you guys say. It's your money, do whatever you want. But me, Zerra channel, I'm definitely gonna stick with those two babies. Those 490 millimeters main armament. That's personal, I do believe that I will do. So, yeah. Now, guys, there's definitely something that I would like to give you my short advice. And I do believe all the YouTubers, inclusive me, was giving you for crowd out loud, try to take this captain, Jack Dunkirk. And I still believe I do have it in Belfast. I'll try to level up this captain. It's 10-point captain, but this is this build it's for this cruiser only. But my recommended build for HMS Conqueror and HMS Lion is priority targets, expert marksman, because this is the benefit of the Jack Dunkirk, and you need superintendent. And after that, it's your choice, but I highly recommend the concealment, And actually, of the consumer, my way to go, this is the pick I will go for. It's actually Jack of all trades, because this captain, it has benefits from this Jack of all trades. And for the last point, I will go for the Vigilant. And I do believe that Vigilant is kind of important, because listen guys, you don't have a spotter plane. You don't have nothing. You cannot just rely on it that you know how to sail. Even though your consignment is great, it's all those how should I say, the build that I just gave you. It's almost a must to be as strong as possible. Of course, you can argue that this is not a bad pick either, advanced firing training, because then you're gonna have a huge goddamn increase of AA. I honestly believe that your AA will be 100 with advanced firing training. Yeah, that's why personally, and be bigger over. That's the thing. You have plus 20% in AA firing range. You increase a bigger bubble. So God forbid if two of you guys have this awesome captain. I'm talking about Jack Dunkirk with advanced firing training, and they're here in your EU server. It's a lot of Africa carrier captain for US and NA server. I highly recommend actually Vigilant instead. Whatever you do, go for the Vigilant. That will be my pick. And I don't know the next one, but definitely the Concealment, Vigilant, and Superintendent. It's a must. So please let me know, guys, what do you think about the entire Royal Battleship line and the answer to the jingles. They don't suck. They are, as Flamo just said in his latest video, the best tier 10 battleship, and he was enjoying this ship like crazy. Or not, sir, he said, you really want this ship. You can surprise so many crews, and when they decided, holy shit, it's too late, because 12 guns are pointed at you and can actually one-shot kill a cruiser, hell, even a Khabarovsk with those 12 guns. But it's up to you. If you want to go for 457, go ahead, it's your choice. But I do honestly believe that Nutzer and Flamo, they are not fools when they go for those 12 guns instead. But once again, I'm not judging you. Whatever you pick, it's your pick. But what I hype, and I'll bet you guys that this line, it will be my first tier 9 and tier 10 battleship in my port. So hype I am about this one, and every single experience and free experience that I earn, it will go from this line. That's for damn promise. And I'll also personally give you the first how should I say review that I would like to review. It's actually the tier 7 George King the 5th, and then I'll go all the way to tier 10. So thanks guys for watching, subscribe to my channel, and always captains, fair seas and goodbye.